Good morning, good day. Today is Monday, December 18th, and here's the heads up brief for today. Today's production to our clients consisted of a total of 98 issues. We covered 54 issues in East Asia Pacific, 21 issues in South Asia, and 23 issues in the EMEA region. I will be briefing you on the major issues of today's production.
Thanks, Basil. Please go ahead.
In East Asia Pacific, I'll be covering the top 2 of the 54 issues. In the Philippines, transport groups have initiated a 2-week strike from today until December 29th to protest the government's decision to phase out over 60,000 public utility vehicles. The Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board has issued an order revoking the franchises of units that do not comply with the consolidation requirement by the end of the year. The transport groups are urging the government, particularly President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., to reconsider the consolidation requirement and implement maximum tolerance on the streets. We covered this as a major development in the Southeast Asia roundup today.
Thanks, Basil. Yeah, let's keep monitoring these. There have been recurrent protests over this issue, and let's see whether they stay disruptive and affect travel in Metro Manila, especially. Thanks.
Sure, we're monitoring this closely. In Myanmar, residents in Yangon and Mandalay have reported severe disruptions to their electricity supply since November, experiencing longer and more frequent blackouts than the scheduled hours. The energy shortage prompted authorities to implement a policy cutting off power for 4 to 8 hours at a time. However, residents claim they often have access to electricity for only a few hours on some days. The outages have forced people to revert to using gas and charcoal stove, leading to a sharp rise in price of for gas cylinders.
Yeah, this is expected as the military has been diverting energy towards fighting the growing armed movement, which has started conducting some attacks in Yangon, especially now. So these kind of power shortages will continue in the near term as resources are directed in the war effort against the resistance in Myanmar. So let's keep clients updated on that. Thanks.
Sure. In South Asia, I'll be covering the top issue of the 21 issues. In Bangladesh and Pakistan, security forces in the 2 countries have announced plans to increase security measures ahead of Christmas and New Year's Eve celebrations on December 25th and 31st. Respectively. In Pakistan, over 432 police personnel have been deployed across all churches in Rawalpindi, Punjab. Police officers will increase patrolling near churches. Additional personnel and plainclothes will be deployed in sensitive areas to prevent any untoward incidents. In Bangladesh, the DMP has directed religious leaders to recruit volunteers and install surveillance cameras at churches to enhance security. They have also stepped up security in tourist places such as Cox's Bazar. Inspector General of Police Chowdhury Abdullah has urged the public to avoid holding public gatherings and celebrations on December 31st after 6 p.m. local time. We covered this as the major development in the South Asia roundup today.
Thanks, Basil. There's definitely a higher terrorism threat in Pakistan, considering several new groups have formed this year, and terrorism has been increasing across the country. In Bangladesh, the main threat is political violence, and we will likely see violence in the coming weeks, given the campaign periods are ongoing and these elections have already seen a lot of incidents. So let's keep a close eye on the security environment in both these countries. Thanks.
Yes, sure. In EMEA, I'll be covering the top 2 of the 23 issues. In Spain, at least 5 Islamic State suspects were arrested by the national police in Valencia, Cáceres, Alicante, and Guipúzcoa on December 16th. The terrorist Islamic State cell was planning a large-scale terrorist attack across France. The national police confiscated ammunition, manuals for the preparation of explosives, manuals for the indoctrination of minors, and jihadist propaganda. We conveyed this to our clients via an advisory message today.
Thanks. Yeah, let's keep alerting clients on the possibility of localized terror attacks across Europe due to the increasing tensions in the Middle East.
Sure. Lastly, there are tensions building up in the Red Sea. The U.S. has said it will lead the formation of a coalition of naval forces codenamed Operation Prosperity Guardian to prevent Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. Washington has said possible members of the coalition forces include the US, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Israel, France, Italy, Germany, the UK, Turkey, Jordan, Bahrain, Oman, and Qatar. The Houthi group has said it is prepared to fight the coalition forces. Also, several OSINT sources indicate that the warships is prepared to fight the coalition force. The warships could be heading to the Red Sea. The Houthi leadership has said it will destroy Saudi Arabia's and the UAE's oil and gas fields if the two countries are part of the US-led coalition forces to fight the militants. We covered this as a major development in our EMEA roundup today. We also conveyed this to our clients via an advisory message.
Yeah, let's keep a very close eye on this, because this could have significant disruptions to not only trade through the Red Sea, but it could mark a significant escalation of tensions in the Middle East, and especially against the peace agreement between Yemen and the Houthis.
Yes,
Thanks.
we're for sure monitoring this closely. That's all for today. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Basil. Bye.